Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, it's getting spooky out here in these hip hop streets today, man. So the story going around the internet, man, Pooh Shiesty wants off 1017, but Gucci Mane refuses to do it. So Pooh Shiesty allegedly got some rolling 60 Crips to rob Gucci Mane. Now, first of all, this is allegedly, so I'm gonna go with it with a grain of salt. For everybody who doesn't really know or want me to break it down, let me break down the whole situation. So Pooh Shiesty, since the FDO dropped, he dropped first day out, massive hit or whatever, hasn't really been seen with Gucci Mane, hasn't really shouted out Gucci Mane or anything like that. And people are starting to wonder, is his relationship with Gucci Mane fractured? And also, Glorilla and Pooh Shiesty have a song together. And we all know Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti have been going at it for a long time over some allegations that Yo Gotti allegedly slept with Gucci Mane's wife. Now, we ain't gonna get into all that. That's a whole big situation. But I'm gonna tell you the real reason why Pooh Shiesty really wants off the label. And we gotta go back in time. Remember when Gucci Mane decided I'm gonna go release all the artists out of the contracts and everything, and the only artist he wanted to keep was Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano? You know why he wanted to keep Pooh Shiesty? Because Pooh Shiesty was the one that was making Gucci Mane a lot of bread. While Gucci Mane was in jail, while Pooh Shiesty was in jail, Gucci Mane released a lot of different variations of Pooh Shiesty's album, because at the time when Pooh Shiesty went to jail, he was lit. He was really lit at the time, and Gucci Mane ain't really want to lose that bag. But while Pooh Shiesty was in jail, he lost his cousin, Big Scar, and Big Scar was also at the time signed to 1017. And Pooh Shiesty actually talked about it on $1 Million Worth of Game. We talked about that was one of his biggest regrets, not being there for his cousin at his time of need. And also, he was also upset that Gucci Mane didn't do well by Big Scar's family, even though he didn't say it. Big Scar's family, they actually said that he only contributed $10K towards the funeral, and people were upset with that. And Big Scar's sister actually said that, hey, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't about the money, it was about you wanting the chains back and all these situations. And at that time, Pooh Shiesty was behind bars and he couldn't do nothing but Big Scar, so that was really a big resentment for him. So fast forward, Pooh Shiesty comes out, drops the FDO. Gucci Mane says, yo, man, sent a big tweet talking about welcome home, we're gonna run it up and all these things. But really, Pooh Shiesty not really going at it. I mean, he did the interview with $1 Million Worth of Game, where he kind of shouted out Gucci Mane for giving him knowledge and all that stuff. But besides that, we don't have any singles by him and Gucci Mane. Don't seem like him and Gucci Mane really working together. And the reason why is because Pooh Shiesty wants off the label. And honestly, if I'm Pooh Shiesty, I'm like this. I'm at the latest of my life. I can actually go out there and sign my own deal, have more control of what I want to do in my contract as far as me being an artist and everything. But I'm tired of 1017 and I'm tired of Gucci. There's been multiple occasions where his father, who is Pooh Shiesty's manager, has talked to Gucci Mane, talking about my son wants off the label. And even there's a deal on the table for Pooh Shiesty to sign to CMG with Yo Gotti for at least $10 million. And Pooh Shiesty, he been in jail for 4 years. He get out. This man want to sign me for $10 million, but the only thing I need from Gucci Mane is a signature to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and let you out your contract so you can go sign with Yo Gotti. But I think, honestly, if this was some other label, Gucci Mane wouldn't have mind signing off on it. But because it's Yo Gotti, he didn't want to sign off on it. But I got a video from a guy who talks about this whole situation on why Gucci Mane don't want to do that, and also the situation happened in LA. So let's get to this video right here, man.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you went and signed 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all cause he the wife. Then you dropped them little niggas and killed Pooh.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 10/17 yesterday, but I just seen like my statement, my P&L with all my artists. You know, it's almost like a whole bunch of shakeup and it's a whole shit show in the industry right now. But when I look at my P&L and me being a businessman, I think that I'm gonna have to release almost all my artists except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. This is
understand what he said. The only people that he won't release is Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano, because he looked at his P&L, which is, you know what I'm saying, your alignment of what's on, you know what I'm saying, who's making the most money. And think about it. Big Scar passed away. I think Enchanting, she passed away. High Boy West is in jail. And the only artist that was really doing something was Big Walk Dog, but Big Walk Dog didn't have the buzz that Pooh Shiesty had. So it's like, yo, I got to release all these artists because I'm losing money. I'm not losing money from Pooh Shiesty, so I'm gonna keep Pooh Shiesty because Pooh Shiesty is the one that's making me the money. So let's continue.
a decision I didn't want to make. I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I could keep all them under the contract. But I said, hey, let's just make the unselfish decision and, you know, let them take their talents elsewhere.
And I got it and took Pooh Shiesty from you. How it feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist? You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy you were doing. Signing 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee, you ain't never heard them nigga mixtape. Just signing a nigga, trying to antagonize a nigga. And you know we know about the other little shit that just happened too. Yeah, we gonna run that later on though, Gucci. She real shiesty around here, I see. Hey, y'all pray for Gucci, man, cause this about to break. Crazy.
So yeah, that's the clip from Hernandez Govan or Govan Hernandez or whatever that went viral as far as him saying that Gucci Mane got robbed for his wedding ring and got robbed for a watch and all this stuff because Pooh Shiesty was off the label. And I heard Whack 100 and everybody else talking about this is true. But there's no statement from Gucci Mane or statement from his wife, because usually if something happens, you get a statement from Gucci Mane, you get a statement from his wife about what happened. Now, this is what I think happened. Do I think he got robbed for the whole Pooh Shiesty situation? Allegedly, I don't think so, but hey, it is what it is. Now, do I think Pooh Shiesty went off the label? Of course he wants off the label. Because at the end of the day, Pooh Shiesty, this is the thing. As long as Gucci Mane has Pooh Shiesty signed to him, he gets a piece of whatever Pooh Shiesty make. So I'm saying Pooh Shiesty, let's say Pooh Shiesty make $10 million. Pooh Shiesty ain't gonna see the whole $10 million. Gucci Mane gonna see about 3 to 4 of that $10 million. And I think Gucci Mane is like, yo, I went in and invested my money to get these artists lit. So I should be able to control these artists or whatever and keep these rights to these artists. But Gucci Mane, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, you sign all these Memphis artists to get back at Yo Gotti. And my thing is, I'm looking at it like this: you sign all these Memphis artists, knowing these dudes are grimy. Pooh Shiesty is your biggest artist, and Pooh Shiesty's been 4 years in jail. But you know to keep him, because at the end of the day, that's gonna be my money maker. You can't make another Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is gonna probably be the most litest artist in Memphis right now. Him and Key Glock. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci Mane looking at it like, hey man, I'm gonna go and keep this dude. But you can't keep a man burning down on contract you don't want to be signed to you. Now, this is what I would do if I'm Pooh Shiesty. I would go ahead, go to Gucci Mane and say, how much money get off this deal? How much money does it cost? Artists are buying themselves out their contracts all the time. If Gucci Mane say, hey man, you pay me $5 million to get off that contract. You go to Yo Gotti, hey man, pay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get this together, you and the father, whatever, y'all get some money together, get him off the contract. Because at the end of the day, Pooh Shiesty, as long as he signed to Gucci Mane can say, man, you ain't putting out shit. You ain't putting out no music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting you put out anything. And that would be some underhanded stuff. But Gucci Mane holds all the cards. You can get me robbed. You can do all this stuff. You can try to strong arm me, but I'm not going to get you out that contract. You're not going to get out that contract because I know at the end of the day, you're my moneymaker. Now, if I'm Pooh Shiesty thinking like a businessman, yo, I'm going to go ahead and give up a few M's, give it to Gucci Mane, say, hey, man, sign this, man. I'm going to give you some money and get off this contract. And honestly, if I'm Pooh Shiesty, why would I sign a Yo Gotti? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You hopping from one artist to the next artist. Now, I'm thinking Pooh Shiesty probably looking at it like Gucci Mane's 1017 label, I'm the only one that's been lit on his label. I look at Yo Gotti and what he did for Moneybagg Yo, what he did for Glorilla, early on what he did for Black Youngster, even though Black Youngster ain't on the label no more. And Yo Gotti is a businessman. Yo Gotti gonna put me in the best positions, and plus he from Memphis. So that's what Pooh Shiesty looking at. But for you to go out there and get Gucci Mane robbed, but to let you out the contract, bro, like that, I'm gonna tell you something. The old Guwap wouldn't let that slide, yo. People gonna turn Gucci Mane back into the old Guwap. You know what I'm saying? The old Guwap ain't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think honestly, if this is true, that Pooh Shiesty got some dudes to rob Gucci Mane to get him out the contract, you think Gucci Mane ain't gonna let you? He definitely ain't gonna let you out the contract now. He gonna stand 10 toes down like, yo, you stand on this label as long as I want you on this label. This is why I be telling these young artists, man, y'all be so pressed to sign to these rappers, man. These rappers, man, once they sign you, bro, they got full control of you. They looking to fatten their pockets up. They'll get you lit, fatten their pockets up, and once they don't need you, just like Gucci Mane just let all them other artists off, he ain't gonna let you off. But he not gonna let Pooh Shiesty off. If I'm Gucci Mane, why would I let a man that's worth $10-12 million and going platinum on every song off the label? That wouldn't make no sense. If I'm Pooh Shiesty, you gotta present Gucci Mane with some serious bread, enough bread to say, hey man, let me off the label. I'm gonna go ahead and pay you. That's the only way you can do it, man. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. Did Pooh Shiesty set some crips to give Gucci Mane robbed to get off the contract? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Jay here with another one. Make sure that like button, make sure the subscribe button, man. On my way to 2,000 subscribers. Let's get the conversation started. Until next time, folks, I'm out.